Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are just talking. It is our Chatty Saturday series. I'm here with my husband, Aaron. Say hi, Aaron.
Hi.
And hi, hello, if you are new here. My name is Jennifer, and I do talk about a lot of makeup and a lot of agoraphobic subjects, as well as mental health and such, although I am not a professional myself, I just like to talk. And if you're interested in any or all of those topics, then hit the subscribe button, okay, if you want to get technical.
Oh, I do.
Button down below and hit the notification bell wherever it is and set it to all so that you are notified of every time that...
Should it be the subscribe button and the notify bell?
Isn't it?
I don't know. This is not consistent.
I don't know.
Anyway, moving on.
Well, you'll be notified every time that I upload a video. And we're going to be talking about scary movies today. I think we've talked about this before, but there's new subscribers all the time. And we like to rehash old subjects and stuff. And so if you're into that, then hang tight because we are getting right into it. Okay, first let's talk about fall. I am not a fan so far. I have been having huge bad allergies. That's why I didn't upload yesterday, or for a lot of days that I haven't uploaded, because I've just been feeling awful. And let me know down below if you are having fall allergy problems. I am thinking about just taking Claritin and hoping for the best, because my head is stuffy. I just don't feel like doing anything but sitting around and watching movies and watching Netflix, not Netflix, but YouTube and Amazon Prime movies. And I was watching a couple of interesting movies yesterday, which got me to thinking about horror movies. And what are some of your favorite horror movies, Aaron?
I always liked a lot of the ones that had the kind of Japanese influence, like The Ring and The Grudge.
Yeah.
And I also like the ones that are more like, tension-y than gory. So like a lot of the found footage movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
fake
love found
documentary
footage.
ones. And I like Cabin in the Woods a lot.
Yeah, I recommend Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, and The Shining.
The Shining's good. I always remember going to slumber parties when I was little, and we always watched Nightmare on Elm Street all the time. Did you ever watch that one?
I think I've seen some of parts of it. I remember we watched that one. Where it was like, it was one of the later ones where the adults had figured out what was going on, and they were keeping most of the kids in the town on the drugs that made them not dream.
Yeah.
Except some of them would go into comas, and so they'd put them all in this like warehouse thing. You remember that? And it was like, because nobody knew his name, they were safe, and because they weren't dreaming, they were safe. But then he got back out again somehow.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I don't know which one that was, but that was a pretty good one. And the Jason versus Freddy was pretty good. I liked that.
Did we watch that one?
Yeah, totally.
I'm just not into franchises so much because I always forget what's what.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to do when there's so many of them, Kind of like Saw. I'm not sure how many of the Saw movies that we saw.
I really only remember the first Saw movie, but I remember us watching
They got a little repetitive.
a lot of them. I only liked the first one. Because, like you said, like we were talking earlier, they just kind of got gratuitous as they went
Yeah,
on.
they weren't as well written as they went on, you know. I want to play a game. You know, in front of you, you see a boggle set. See how many words that you can make, and if you don't make enough words, I'm gonna bash you in the head.
Yeah, you know what my favorite experience was back in the day
Yeah, I remember that.
when me, you, Cynthia, and David went and saw the Blair Witch Project.
Everyone was projectile vomiting in the theater.
Because we got to see it in the theater, and they did such a great marketing campaign for that movie that I remember thinking at one point that it was real, that it really happened.
And there hadn't been a whole bunch of found footage. You know, that was kind of one of the trailblazers for it. So
Right.
that idea of, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, we don't know what happened, but we found this film that they left, you know, so this is what they left behind. So, you know, try and figure out what happened by watching it. You know, that was still a new idea.
Right, and we got to see it in the theater, and we were sitting relatively close too.
Too close, probably.
This was back when you couldn't, like, buy theater tickets online and assign your seat. You just got what you got. And depending on when you showed up for the movie.
Back when people would just like sit next to each other, with their faces uncovered, and just breathe each other's air.
And I remember Cynthia had to excuse herself because she got sick. And I remember having to close my eyes because I was feeling so sick watching it. I don't know if you get that experience watching it at home, if you get ill watching it at home or not. But I remember feeling so motion
They
sick.
probably like motion stabilized it when they put out the DVD and Blu-ray and stuff.
And then it wasn't necessarily that scary, but it was so disturbing.
Yeah. Well, it's all about it was like, you know, when did you used to go to like summer camps and stuff sometimes, you know, or just like, you know, retreats and stuff
Well,
like
we
that.
went to church camp.
Yeah, so did I. And but it's just like that. It's that feeling of like you're out somewhere unfamiliar in the woods. It's very quiet. You know, it's very different.
Yeah.
You don't know what's out there. You know, it's that kind of feeling that they captured. That feeling of being out somewhere and it's just this alien environment and you don't know what's creeping up on you.
I never felt unsafe at church camp.
No, but it's just that uneasiness. You know.
So that was my favorite experience of going to the theater and seeing a scary film. Most of the scary films I watch are like at home through a streaming service now. And
Also, a lot of scary movies are better, especially the tensiony ones. They're better if you watch them alone at night in your house in the dark.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think it's when you go to the theater and watch it in the dark with like a bunch of people around you.
I think having a bunch of people around you makes it less creepy.
I
Unless
don't
it was like a movie about a bunch of movie theater people trying to kill you, then that would be extremely creepy.
I hate jump scares. But when you're in a movie with a lot of people, and I know I don't go out at all, but from what I remember, when those jump scares would happen, everybody in the theater would just go, "Ah!" And you would experience it with everybody else. That was something that you can't recreate at home.
I remember when we went to go see the Dark Crystal
Yeah.
in the movie theater. And there's a part where it's like it's not too far into it when what's his name, the Gelfling meets that girl Gelfling.
Yeah.
And he's like in the forest or something, and he hears something, and he sees something, and then it disappears, some little eyes disappear, and then he looks down he leans over that log, and he looks down in the open hole of the log, and all of a sudden that thing pops out, and he goes, that scared the crap out of me.
Like you were a little there too.
And then the girl comes out. It was, what's his name? Fezzik or something? Because she's like, Fezzik.
So leave down below what some of your scary movies are, or what scary movies you don't like. What are some scary movies that you don't like?
I don't like the ones that just have too much violence in them, you know. And I tend to like the ones less where it's too realistic, you know. Like the ones where it's like, you know, oh, they meet some, you know, they get run off the road and they meet some guy that's going to help them, but he doesn't, and instead he locks him in a shack and tortures him to death, kind of movies, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's too close to reality,
Yeah.
you know. I'd rather see stuff about, you know, weird monsters or something, so at least you hopefully know it's not waiting for you back at home, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, it could be, but
I like supernatural.
yeah,
I like space movies, like Alien,
yeah.
or something like that. Something supernatural happening. Yeah, I don't like gratuitous movies.
Jump scare.
Stop it. And I hate jump scares. I really do. I hate it. I hate gratuitous jump scares.
Well, it's too easy for one thing.
Yeah,
you know?
it's...
All you have to do is you have the person, like, you know, walking into some, you know, dark environment, and it's like, oh, what's in here waiting for me? And then something just jumps out all of a sudden, you know. Or even better, it's like, what you do is you have something little happen, and then as people are relaxing from
it's
that...
It's like the cat.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what's that noise? You know, oh, it was just the cat. And then they turn around, and it's like, ah! Exactly like that.
Okay, like I said, leave down your favorite scary movies or genre of scary movies. And leave down, like, your least favorite genre or your least favorite scary movies. Okay, we are doing a live stream next Saturday. We got the Ethernet cable, and Aaron was showing it to me, and it's like 100 feet long. So it should be able to snake its way over into Chloe's room. And yeah, so hopefully I'll remind you next Saturday, but hopefully y'all can join me next Saturday at 7 o'clock Central time, that 8 o'clock Eastern time. And yeah, and I will be back tomorrow. We'll be unboxing the Glossy Box Advent Calendar. And yeah, excuse me, giveaways. Hopefully I'll have enough stuff to do another giveaway, because I know it's taking us a long time to reach 300, and I'd like to do another giveaway. Hopefully I'll have enough stuff to do a giveaway next weekend. So hang tight for that, and yeah, give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. It would really help me out, and it only takes a second, and it helps me get through the algorithm. And yeah, I hope you are having a fantastic day today, and that it lasts throughout the weekend or the week whenever you are watching this. And if you are not having a good day, I hope something comes along and sparks your day so that you can have a wonderful weekend or week ahead. And if you're having an especially hard time, just know that we are thinking about you and sending out the good vibes for you.
We just opened a whole new box of vibes.
And
ooh, that doesn't sound good, does it?
Just remember to stay strong, stay healthy, and stay safe. And hopefully we will see you in our video tomorrow. Aaron will be here and everything. And we'll get to unbox a bunch of stuff. And yeah, stay well until then, and we will see you soon. Okay, goodbye.